Hello friends, we were studying mixtures and today probably this is our last session on mixtures. I gave this question in the last class, however I missed out a data out there. However, I wrote the correct question in the comment section. I hope you have attempted that. Let us do this question now. The question reads as, the ratio of milk and water in a vessel is 6:5. If 220 liters of mixture is replaced with 12 liters of water, the ratio becomes 3:4. What was the initial amount of mixture? See, I had a vessel initially where the ratio of milk to water was 6:5. What I did, I took out 220 liters of mixture. Still the ratio will be same. Even if I take out 220 liters, nothing will change. The ratio will remain the same. Now, what am I doing? I am adding 12 liters of water. The ratio now becomes 3:4. Now see, what am I replacing my solution with? I am replacing my solution with water. So I should be concerned about the milk proportion. Here the milk proportion is 6/11 into volume before adding, volume after adding. This is my volume before adding. This is my volume after adding. This is equal to the final milk proportion. The final milk proportion is 3/7. If you find the ratio of V1 by V2, this is 3/7 into 11/6. This is 11/14. Now see, what is the difference of these two ratios of the volumes in the ratio scale? The difference is 3 units and the actual difference is 12 liters. So my 3 units corresponds to 12 liters. 3 into 4 is 12. So 11 into 4 will be 11 into 4 is 44 and 14 into 4 is 56 liters, correct? So this volume is 44 liters and this volume is 56 liters. But the question is, what was the initial amount of mixture? So I reached this state by taking out 220 liters. So initially I must be having 220 liters plus 44 liters. Isn't it? So my answer is 264 liters. Second question reads as, the ratio of milk and water in a vessel is 5:3. How much part of mixture is replaced by 1/10 of its part by water so that the ratio becomes 1:1? Let us understand the question first. Initially I had a mixture where the ratio of milk to water is 5:3. I am taking out something. Suppose I am taking out X liters. Okay. Now the ratio will not change. The ratio will still remain 5:3. Now what they are saying, what the question is saying, that I am replacing the solution by 1/10 of its part. That means whatever I took out, 1/10 of it, that means X/10. X/10 liters of water I'll add. Then X/10 liters of water. Then in the resultant, the ratio of milk to water will become 1:1. Now, if this volume is V1, this volume is V2, and this volume suppose is V. Now see here, this volume and this volume will be different. Why? Because the amount of removal and replacement are not same. Had the amount of removal and replacement be same, this V2 and this would also have been V2. Now, what is the demand of our question? The question demands how much part of mixture is replaced, how much fraction of mixture is replaced. So V, if this is V, this is V1, so V minus V1 by V. This is the demand of our question, and V minus V1 is here X liters, isn't it? So X liters divided by V. So I have to find this volume in terms of X and I'll get my answer. Let us do it. Now see, I am replacing the solution with water, so I should be concerned about the milk proportion. The milk proportion is 5/8 into volume before adding is V1, volume after adding is V2, and here the milk proportion is 1/2. If you solve this, you will get the value of V1 by V2. This is 1/2 into 8/5. This is equal to 4/5. So yeah, 4/5. See, the difference of these volumes in the ratio scale is 1, isn't it? 1, and the actual difference is X/10. So my 1 unit corresponds to X/10. So 4 units will correspond to 4x by 10 and 5 unit will correspond to 5x by 10. So my this volume is 4x by 10, this volume is 5x by 10. This volume I got after taking x liters out. So the original volume must be x plus 4x by 10, which means 14x by 10. So I took out x liters and initially I was having 14x by 10. So this is 5 by 7. So the answer to my question is 5 by 7. Next question, I would suggest you to pause the video and try doing this question for yourself. Then only you would understand how good the question is. A container contains mixture of milk and water in which milk is 80%, 75% of the mixture is taken out and 10 liters of water is added. Now the concentration of milk is 60%. Find the initial quantity of milk. So let me draw a pictorial diagram. Initially you had a container in which milk was 80% milk. Now you took 75% of the mixture out. The milk will still remain 80%. Then you added 10 liters of water to it. 10 liters of water to it and the milk concentration becomes 60%. So see, we are replacing the solution with water. So I should be concerned about the milk proportion. The initial milk proportion is 80 by 100. I am not writing the 100 because they will cancel it out on both the sides. So 80 into V1 by V2. This is volume before adding V1 and volume after adding V2. This is equal to 60. If you find the ratio of volumes, you will get 3 by 4. Now the difference of volumes in the ratio scale is 1 unit. The actual difference is 10 units. So 1 units correspond to 10 liters. So 3 units will correspond to 30 liters and 4 units will correspond to 40 liters. So this volume is 30 liters and this volume is 40 liters. Now what is this volume? Initially whatever I had, I took out 75%. So only 25% of the initial volume will remain. If initial volume is V, so 25% of V is V by 4. So V by 4, this volume is my V by 4 and V by 4 is equal to 30 liters. So V is equal to 120 liters. So this volume is 120 liters and I have to find the initial quantity of milk. 120 liters and out of that 80% is milk. So the amount of milk is 80% of 120 liters. This is equal to 96 liters. So this is my answer, 96 liters. My next question reads as, a solution has 64% milk, 1/6 of solution is removed and replaced with milk. This is called one iteration. How many such iterations be done so that the percentage of milk is more than 80%? This is a very good question. Try attempting yourself. See, we are replacing with milk, so I should be concerned about the water proportion. The initial water proportion is 36 by 100, 36%, because milk is 64 and the mixture is binary, into volume before adding divided by volume after adding. This will be 5 by 6. Why 5 by 6? Because 1/6 is being removed. If initially I had 6 liters, I removed 1 liters, 5, again I added 1 liter. Okay, I added 1 liter because the quantity of removal and replacement is same unless mentioned in the question. So this is volume before adding, volume after adding, hence the ratio is 5 by 6 and hence I wrote here 5 by 6. How many times we are performing this iteration? We don't know. I'll put a power here. Now the final water proportion should be less than 20% because milk is more than 80%. This means water should be less than 20%. So this means less than 20. Now you solve the equation. 5 by 6 to the power n is less than 20 by 36. 4 5s are 4 9s are 5 by 9. So this becomes your equation. 5 by 6 to the power n is less than 5 by 9. Now I'll manually put the values of n 1 2 3 4 and see when does this equation get satisfied. So let us put the values and check it out. First I am taking the value of n as 1. If I take the value of n as 1, the LHS will be 5 by 6 and the LHS will become 5 by 9. Now my 5 by 6 is greater, but this should be smaller. This is fails. This fails. If I put the value of n as 2, this will be my 5 by 6 to the power 2, which is 25 by 36, and your RHS is 5 by 9. This is 225, this is 180. So still this is greater. This also fails. Take the value of n as 3. If you take the value of n as 3, this will be 5 by 6 to the power 3, and this is 5 by 9. Now how do you compare it? You multiply here the numerator and denominator by 5 square. So this is 5 cube, and here 25 into 9 is 225. So this is 216. So still this is greater. This also fails. Now what you do? You put the value of n as 4. I am rubbing it down. I don't have space out here. Now you put the value of n as 4 and see what happens. N is equal to 4. My LHS will become 5 by 5 to the power 4 divided by 6 to the power 4. And here you have 5 by 9. What you do in order to compare? Multiply by 5 cube. Here this is 5 to the power 4. This is 5 cube is 125. 125 multiplied by 9. 1125. And 6 raised to power 4 is 1296. So yeah, this is greater. So the value of n is equal to 4 is satisfied. Hence we should perform 4 iterations to get the percentage of milk more than 80%. This is our next question. Please read the question for yourself. Only the question is long. It is appearing long. The answer is way too easy. See, I am replacing my solution with water. Every time I am replacing the solution with water, so I should be concerned about my milk proportion. My initial milk proportion is 1, and now I'll find the ratio of the volumes. Volume before adding and volume after adding. In the first time we are taking out 50 liters, so before adding is 450, after adding is 500. In the second time we are taking out 100 liters, so before adding and after adding. Third time before adding is 375 and after adding is 500. This will give my final milk proportion. Final milk proportion. Let us solve this. 5 9s are, 5 10s are, this is 4 by 5, cancel by 25, 3 4 4 gets cancelled. So my final milk proportion is 27 by 50. So the ratio of milk and water will be 27 is to 23. This is our next question. A jar was full with honey. A person used to draw 20% of it from the jar and replaced with sugar solution. He repeated this process 4 times and was left with only 512 grams of honey in the jar. What was the initial amount of honey in the jar? Now see, what am I replacing my solution with? I am replacing my solution with sugar. So I am concerned about my honey proportion. What is my honey proportion initially? Full with honey, so the honey proportion is 1 into the ratio of volume before adding and volume after adding. See, I am drawing 20%. If initially I am having 100, I am drawing 20, that means 80 is remaining. Again I am adding 20, so it is 100. So the ratio is before adding and after adding, 80 by 100, which means 4 by 5. Okay, and I am doing this process 4 times. What will this give? This will give my final honey proportion. Final honey proportion. So this is 4 raised to power 4 is 256. 256. 1 minute. 256 and 5 raised to power 4 is 625. Okay, so this is my final honey proportion. But you have been given the amount of honey. If you multiply honey proportion, if you multiply the honey proportion with the volume, the final volume of the mixture and the initial volume of the mixture is same. Why? Because every time the amount of removal and replacement is same. So final honey proportion multiplied by the volume is equal to the amount of honey, and they have given me the amount 512 grams. So the volume is 1250 grams. So initially, if you find it in kilograms, it is 1.25 kg. This is my answer. What was the initial amount of honey in the jar? 1.25 kg. Okay. So I'll take up one more session on mixtures where we will do miscellaneous questions on mixtures. Till then, take care. Bye bye. In the next class, we'll meet with a different chapter.